My original project was a futuristic stadium, which is being seen here. However, after modelling my sketches, I decided that this project would be too simple, and for that reason I decided to change my project idea in order to further challenge myself. While this did set me back a couple of weeks, it served as a great way to develop my skills within ArchiCAD, and gave me a great head start when starting my new project, regardless of the time setback. After starting the new project, it was quick to get a base foundation in place that would work as placeholders and scaling objects. The roof was the first overly complex element that I came across. Lining it up correctly with the walls was difficult and required the use of multiple section views, which thankfully I was used to using, so this was less difficult than it otherwise could have been. Additionally, to create the lip around the edge of the roof, I was going to use just a wall on top of the roof. However, due to the inability to angle a wall, this was not really possible, meaning I had to use solid element operations as well as a second copied roof that would be permanently hidden. This is where the need for utilizing layers within the program came into play. This made it more difficult to properly line everything up as one element was hidden, however I did get there in the end. Additionally, putting holes into the roof came with its own complications, as these needed to be skylights within the home. There needed to be glass pane within the roof, which I managed to achieve through the use of X-ray mode. After that, I started work on the curtain walls. As I was unaware that there was a tool for this in ArchiCAD, I originally started by making the wall a thin glass strip and adding columns in the areas where they were meant to go. However, after doing this for one area, I discovered the curtain wall tool. I spent a little bit of time messing around with it to try and figure out how it worked. And then I got used to using it. I'm very thankful I discovered this tool and mastered it quickly, as it not only sped up the process a drastic amount, but also made the curtain walls look far better than they otherwise would have. I then started to work on the areas outlined in my design mods, which began by using ArchiCAD's drawing tools such as splines to map out rough areas and shapes before constructing rough mocks and then final models. Throughout the entire process, I ran into countless problems in ArchiCAD regarding interactions between elements, which took time to resolve, but were resolved eventually. Finally, I utilized placeholder furniture in order to determine what needed to be made by me personally, either in ArchiCAD or some things were made in Blender. Once this was all done, the modeling process within ArchiCAD was completed, and the only things that remained for me to do were to put the model into Blender, take renders, and complete my folio.